Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, hello, true believers. Welcome back to Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. I'm your host, Matt. Today, I was just reading a little bit of old Detective Comics, kind of like a twist in it, but forgot about it. I read this a long time ago. But, when you get older, I'm 48, I forget some things. But today, welcome back to my channel for another comic book recommendation and review. And today, we'll be reviewing the question All Along the Watchtower, Issue 1. So, starts out, and the new question, this is not the old question. This is not your daddy's the question. Well, I guess the question you have is who is the question? Well, it's ex Gotham Police Commissioner Renee Montoya. And if you're wondering, if you're on a, well, how did former Gotham Police Commissioner Renee Montoya become the question? Well, funny you would ask. Getting ready to find out. So, and here we got the first. This is cover A. I like how I got the Barrett because I thought this Barrett was way cooler. Her with a gun. But that's the cover A. I like how DC does that. They put the cover A. You still get both of them basically. So it opens up. She's waking up. She's saying she can't sleep. She says, "Well, I used to black out, but I was an expert at that for a few years. But see, she used to be alcoholic. Now she's sober. So she got her. I guess it's her Alcoholic Anonymous book sitting there, by the bedstand. She's getting up. She's like, well, I used to be, commissioner. I'm Renee Montoya. We get into it. Well, she was, and well, I don't know if I can get used to this new place I live in. Just with the view is enough to make me question my own sanity. So pan out. You see a splash page, and she's on the watchtower. Now we have another question. See what I did there? Question is, how did she get on the watchtower? Right. Well, she talks about how the mayor, uh, Mayor Nakamo, I think that's how you say his name. He had to fire because of all this pressure because of something. I guess because they're drinking and stuff. She'd made a lot of enemies in favor of Vandal Savage of all people to be the police commissioner. Ew, that don't seem like that's a good idea. I don't think Vandal Savage needs to be the commissioner of anything. All right, well, police commissioner of Gotham, but that's a tale for another. That's a story for another comic book. So go on. She's talking about how she's like trying to, get back at it, and you see her in her full regalia, as my friend Boggs would say. the, anyway, you see the promenade here, kind of cool. You see all the people hanging out in the promenade on the watchtower, and she's like, "Now I'm back to walking the beat." And she looks up, she sees Batman staring back at her. Says he probably knew before I did that I was going to be fired. And then you see her. It says a few weeks ago in Gotham. She's sitting here. Batman sneaks up and she says, you can come out. I know you're there. So he said, we need to talk. She says, so talk. You start, I respond. It's called a conversation. You should try it more often. And he tells her, I know you're hurting, but this is urgent. And he said, you don't have to listen to me. And then you get the reveal here that look out the window. But would you listen to him? And I mean, how can you say no to the Man of Steel, right? I mean, at least hear him out. She flies off with him, and he's telling her that ever since the absolute power thing that happened, where they had their power stolen by those Amazo androids, right? That, they're worried about this, but they're trying to close in their keep your ranks close. They're letting everybody move into the watchtower, which is about the Justice League Unlimited, which I haven't got my copy yet, but it should be here this week. I hope. I'm excited about that. So I love the show. Love the Justice League. Anyway, so they're concerned about security, right? So they want her to basically be the marshal or sheriff of the watchtower, right? And who better than a person that was the police commissioner and Batman already trust her, because she was the Gotham police commissioner, so he's obviously worked with her. And then you see Wonder Woman coming in looking all beautiful and vivacious as usual. Got that Amazon glow to her. Slaying girl. Hmm. Yeah, what I say. Anyway, she's like, yeah, she's even more pretty in person, basically, is what Renee says about her. And she's going, well, um, she says that the league actually it's a league of heroes, hundreds, if not thousands. We are all responsible for protecting that which is important to us. But as we marshal our forces and watch over the earth and the universe, we need somebody to watch over us, basically. She finishes her sentence. And we move on, and she goes, but you're going to have a team. So she's not going to be working alone. We go to this room, and you see none other than the Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, and the Blue Beetle, Ted Cord. So that's going to be part of her team. They don't get off on the right foot, really, because Ted's like kind of acting a goof like Ted Cord does. You know how he is. And Renee's more of a serious person, it seems, from what I've my read on her. And then Jaime Reyes is kind of the exuberant young kid. He's wanting to, oh, this is going to be fun. She goes, fun? He goes, yeah, joy, the feeling of elation that happens when you do something cool or exciting. I can't tell if you're smiling or frowning under that. So that was it. He goes, this is something I said. And Ted goes, who knows, dude? So they're both kind of like got on her nerves already. So we go to this is called the menagerie. It's called the menagerie. It's where they keep like the exotic alien animals and stuff. See, yeah. Well, that's where she meets Animal Man and a gentleman named Ken Kawai, who's part of a group called the Challengers. So she also mentions that Ken's got like he's been hit by a brick, and then actually Animal Man says, "Yeah, actually he was." He goes, "Well, be careful and watch out for those bricks, buddy." And Diana tells her, try to be nice today. She's like, "I am nice." He says, "Why are these Challenger people all over the place?" And she tells her that the Challengers of the Unknown are the Watchtower's nerve center. They're trying to predict the next glitch. So somebody's been trying to get into the Watchtower, and they're trying to get into like the security systems, infiltrate it, or some way or the other. And then she goes, "Now here's the other member of your team." And then you hear a voice from off panel say, "I'm here. I'm here. Sorry to keep you two waiting." And if you're wanting to know who it is, we'll find out. If that's your next question, it's Kate Kane, Batwoman. But there's one slight problem. That is Renee's ex. So they have a history. But then, and it kind of goes into that, but I don't want. We don't want to go into all the gory details, right? Anyway, so you see, Jaime, he's working on some security, and then he gets an alert. You see the red go off there. They don't know what it is. Well, this monster guy, or like a robot-looking suit, like a mech suit guy, busts through the ceiling. His name's Conduit. He's like a D-list villain. They mentioned that he's fought Superman before. So he's like, but the problem is, see, they thought Conduit was locked up in the Watchtower prison area, the negative zone prison area they have, right? Not the negative zone, you know what I mean. It's the Phantom Zone prison they have. The Phantom Zone. I'm sorry. Negative Zone is the Fantastic Four. I'm all my comic book knowledge together. I'm 48. I'm getting my mind's going to shit. It seems like. All right, anyway, so but they're wondering how did he get in here? What does he want? What's the motive? So she fights him. It's kind of a touch and go there for a minute, but the question gets him, and they're like, then she realizes it's not him. It's not the actual person that's Conduit. It's a robot. So then she goes, wait a minute, this is a misdirection. They're here to do something else. And she goes in here to this room. I think it's her room. You see the guy from the Challengers of Unknown body laying there. And that's how the issue ends. It says, he goes, it was Conduit was just here to move the pieces on the board. There was a much deeper trouble. There was more deeper trouble than we thought. You see his dead body there. So, all right, to be continued. So, my summation of this is, I liked it. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Just put it that way. I want more answers to the question. seems like it's going to be interesting. This is you know, she's got to handle like superpowered people. Maybe one of these people that they take as a hero is infiltrating it for some bad guys or something. I don't know who. But maybe we're going to find out in the coming months, I guess. But if you're all in on the all in, as they say, I think I'm about hit my limit for puns for one video. But um, yeah, if you're interested in at all in all in, then I'd get it. If you don't, I mean, the art's pretty good. I liked it. Um, it's kind of wanting me to know what's going on. There's like a mystery going on, and it's going to be. And if you're reading Justice League Unlimited or any of the other all in stuff right now, then pick it up because it's probably going to be tell some stuff that we're going to need to know for the Justice League Unlimited series. I just get a feeling. I've not read Justice League Unlimited #1 yet, but I have a feeling that a lot of the stuff that happens in this book is going to happen there. Well, remember tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Just a quick announcement. My show, Comic Conversations, Episode 4. My special guest tonight will be Legion of Comics. So please stop by and join us. It's going to be an interesting show. We're going to talk about comics or our love of comics, why we got into comics, and all that stuff. So just stay tuned for that. And I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers, and I will have a giveaway for that. There is a video for that. I'll have it. I'll try to link it to this in the window above. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, true believers, Excelsior.